matches are sanctioned by the state athlete. This match, one fall, 30-minute. The world's largest athlete, Andre the Giant. Up in 1, 2, 3.
And now, introducing...
Welcome back to the All Time Wrestling Federation, wrestling fans. Tonight's matchup comes from the women's tag team division. We've got Giulia and Stephanie Vaquer taking on Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Let's head down to ringside.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Vaquer.
There she is, Stephanie Vaquer, the Dark Angel, one half of this tag team with Giulia. She's a Chilean sensation. She was trained by the legends of Gran Apache and Villano 4. She debuted in 2009 in Mexico's CMML, where she became the first woman to hold the CMML Women's title and the Women's Tag Team title simultaneously. Vaquer is a former NXT Women's Champion and North American Champion. She also won the WWE Women's World Championship in July. Stephanie blends lucha and Japanese strong style. Alexa Bliss and Flair are going to have to be wary of the package neck breaker. If Vaquer hits that, this match could be over in a heartbeat. Here comes the beautiful Madness Giulia, the London-born wrestler of Italian-Japanese descent. She grew up in Japan. She trained to become a professional wrestler in the Japanese promotion Ice Ribbon. Giulia debuted in Ice Ribbon in 2017, but her rise to prominence came in World Wonder Ring Stardom, where she became a multi-time champion and founded the faction Donna Del Mondo. Giulia won the prestigious Cinderella tournament in 2020 and the Premier Women's Tournament 5-Star Grand Prix in 2022. She signed with the WWE in 2024 and made waves in NXT, capturing the NXT Women's Championship. By 2025, she had moved to SmackDown, where she became the inaugural WWE Women's United States Champion. Giulia's in-ring style is a fusion of Japanese strong style, European technical grappling, and psychological warfare. She's known for batting opponents into overcommitting, then punishing them with precision counters and brutal strikes. Her signature finisher is the Gloria, a modified double-arm DDT that she delivers with brutal precision. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, two of the most accomplished competitors you'll ever find in professional wrestling. They complement each other so well as a tag team. Charlotte Flair with her power and technical skills. She's also a tremendous athlete who's always in tip-top condition. Then you add Alexa Bliss to the mix with her high-flying skills and her determination. Bliss never gives up and she fights through adversity, as tough as they come. This is Flair and Bliss's second match in the All Time Wrestling Federation Women's Tag Team Division. They lost their first contest to the Bella Twins. They're two proud athletes and will be determined to bounce back and get their first win. Here we go, this should be a fantastic matchup. Tag team competition in the women's division. Charlotte Flair teaming up with Alexa Bliss, taking on Vaquer and Giulia. Referee calls for the bell. It's Vaquer and Flair starting things off for their respective teams. It's Flair though, taking the early advantage. Nice wrist lock takedown, then drops the knee into the arm. Vaquer fights back, catching Flair on the temple maybe with a big sharp kick to the side of the head. Runs the ropes, drops a leg drop into the cover. She thinks he might get a quick victory. Flair's got other ideas. She kicks out of the 1 count. Vaquer though straight back up over to Flair. Looked like she was going for a front face lock. No, she turns it into a nice standing drop kick and then follows up with a kick to the midsection. Flair struggles back to her feet, and it's Vaquer just slamming her head into the canvas like a basketball. Now Vaquer setting Flair up. She's on the outside. Looks like she's going for some sort of springboard maneuver. Cross body block. Catches Flair right in the solar plexus. Takes her down to the mat. Oh, Stephanie Vaquer's weight comes crashing down on top of her. Vaquer in trouble though. Flair fights back. Catches Vaquer with a sharp kick and then follows up with a wrist lock takedown. Dropping the knees into the forearm. Tags in her partner. In comes Alexa Bliss for the first time in this matchup. Vaquer meets her with some knife-edge chops though, and then picks her up on her shoulder, and you just hoist her over her shoulder like a sack of potatoes. Alexa Bliss comes crashing down in the center of the ring. Vaquer walks over and tags in her partner for the first time. Giulia's in the matchup. Bliss meets her with a nice arm ring. Oh, misses with a drop kick as Giulia, as Alexa Bliss sidesteps. They lock back up. Reversal of the Irish whip. It's Giulia that goes crashing into the turnbuckles. And it's Alexa Bliss following up with a choke. Just choking Giulia in the corner. Trying to take some of the speed and gusto out of the young opponents. It's a veteran maneuver from Alexa Bliss. As Giulia blocks the right hand on the outside of on the apron there. Oh, Alexa Bliss gets caught. And Giulia gets right underneath her and sends her all the way to the outside. Alexa Bliss comes crashing down hard as Giulia makes the tag. Vaquer back into the match. She slides out to the outside. Locks up with Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss turns the tables though. Sends Giulia into the barricades and then follows up with a big sledge and nice elbow drop right to the small of the back. That one hurt. You can see Vaquer wincing in pain. Oh, Bliss follows up with a beautiful back flip knee drops right to the midsection. Vaquer fights back though and returns the favour with a short elbow drop to the small of the back of Alexa Bliss. Then she grabs her by the neck. Looks like she's going to try and throw her back in the ring, but Bliss has got other ideas. She fights back with some elbows to the midsection, then gets back in, breaks the referee's count. Must have been getting up there. This match continues. We don't get a count out. Referee in the wrong spot. Bliss takes advantage. Oh, nice head scissors. Take it down into the Hurricane Rana. Both competitors back up. Jawbreaker from Stephanie Vaquer. Catches Alexa Bliss, who makes the tag. Desperation tag there. Gets her partner back in, who fires off some of those famous Flair chops to the chest of Stephanie Vaquer. Vaquer fights back though. Catching Flair on the back of the knee with a nice kick. Gets her back in the tough position as she hits a nice scoop slam. Then picks Flair back up off the mat. Irish whips into their corner. Flair goes hard into the buckles. Makes the tag to Giulia. Nice snapmare takedown. Sends Flair into the center of the ring. Got a double team maneuver. Double elbow drop from Vaquer and Giulia. As Giulia's the legal competitor in the match now with Charlotte Flair. Oh, nice working on the knee. Was like a stump puller type maneuver there. Had the knee barred. Fell backwards. All the weight and come down the knee. Charlotte Flair. Oh, Giulia with a nice suplex. Back suplex. She's rolling now. It landed a few maneuvers. Oh, double stomp right to the elbow. That's a nasty, nasty move. Flair wincing in pain as she rolls to the outside just to check on the elbow. Make sure it's not dislocated. Vaquer, though, not giving her a chance to have a rest or check out her injuries. Just hits her with an eat defeat on the outside. Locks her back up, sends her back into the ring. Flair in trouble, flat on her face in the center of the ring as Vaquer comes in, stomp to the back. She's going all the way up top. She's climbed to the top rope. She's sensing blood. She's going for a finishing maneuver. Oh, big twisting senton splash. Flair not there though. Rolls out, set Vaquer up, use her experience there. Lulled her into a false sense of security, I think. Vaquer though fights back, stops Flair from making the tag to Alexa Bliss. Irish whip sends her into their corner, makes the tag herself to Giulia. Nice tag team continuity out of this new team. Stephanie Vaquer and Giulia. I'm sure they know each other quite well though. Oh, big kick from Charlotte Flair. Catches Giulia on the side of the face. Picks her back up. Whips her into the buckles hard. Looks like she's going, oh no, Giulia cuts her off at the pass. She was trying to make the tag. Giulia cuts her off with the back elbow, then follows up with a forearm. shot to the face, into the cover. Referee's count. Oh, that was close too. Charlotte Flair looks wobbly. She needs to make that tag. Oh, knee drop. Knee strike to the side of the head from Giulia. She's a dangerous competitor. Dangerous strikes and suplexes in her arsenal. Accomplished submission wrestler too. Oh, and a brutal streak as well. She's got a mean streak, Giulia. A killer instinct. He winds up the arm into the hammerlock. Got her up on her shoulders. There it is, a spinning Michinoku driver. Plants Charlotte Flair right in the center of the ring. Doesn't go for the cover. Picks her up. Oh, Kamigoye knee strike into the cover. Alexa Bliss makes the save. That would have been it. Alexa Bliss knew that. She made the save. Saved the match up for her team. Oh, Fisherman drop suplex from Giulia. Then a kick to the back. She's really opening up with the heavy artillery now. Charlotte Flair's on the receiving end. And in comes Stephanie Vaquer for her team. Quick tags, keeping the fresh competitor in the ring. That'll take you a long way to get the victory. They're tough opponents. Those shoulders are flying and out there as Flair fights back. Oh, that hits a spear right to the midsection of Stephanie Vaquer into the cover. This could be it. Referee makes the count. 1, 2. No, Giulia sensing the danger there. She came in and broke up the count. Vaquer's a long way from her partner though. As Flair whips Vaquer into the corner hard, into the buckles. Oh, she blocks Flair from making that. She's been in there a long time and then delivers a brutal, sharp headbutt. Drops Flair to the mat. Rather than in pain, clutching her head. Tags in Giulia, another quick tag. Flair stuck in the ring. Alexa Bliss stuck on the apron. Oh, another like a capture suplex there from Giulia. She's really unloading, showing us what she's got. Flair fights back, nice leg trick. Giulia takes her down to the mat. She might have hit her head on the back of the head on the mat there. Spinning side slam from Flair. She's fighting back. Now she rolls to the outside, then straight back in. She wasted a bit of time there. Gave Giulia time to line her up and deliver a brutal headbutt right in the forehead. Flair though, as Giulia's playing to the crowd, doesn't see Flair make the tag. In comes a Bliss, Alexa Bliss. Beautiful drop kick, catches Giulia right in the mush. Drops her down and then follows up with a knee drop to the arm. She needs to get her away from her partner. Tie her up, drag her across the ring if you have to. She's doing that. She's dragging her across to the neutral corner. Sends her into the buckles. Follows up to the tries for a scoop slam. Giulia around the back door though. Counters with a clothesline. And then a swift kick right to the back of Alexa Bliss. Now she's working on the knees. She's winding up that knee. Drops back like a spinning toe hold type maneuver. Now she's going back to the arms. Standing on the arm with one foot and stomping on the fingers with the other. Into the mountain punches now from Giulia. Alexa Bliss is copping everything. And a slap. That's disrespect. Really doesn't care. She's not here to make friends. As she delivers at Bret Hart. Elbow from the second rope. Into the cover. Arm across the face. Referee makes a count. Charlotte Flair breaks it up though. She's not having that. And Giulia continues her assault. Dropping the knee into the back of Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss makes her way to the corner. Oh! Giulia lined her up and delivered a brutal boot right to the chin, right across the face. And a full run up, full head of speed. And then Draw catches Alexa Bliss with a nice super kick, like Savat kick right to the face. Flair trying for cheap shots from the outside, desperate to get any type of offense going for her team. As Giulia not letting that happen, she rains down elbows onto the forehead of Alexa Bliss, holding her head. She's got a bit of a headache now, I think. In comes Stephanie Vaquer for her team. They're in total control of this matchup now as she delivers on like a foot DDT, jamming that knee and ankle into the mat. Sending shockwaves all that leg. Alexa Bliss fights back though. Beautiful knee drop, then the backflip knee drop. Into the cover. Turn things back into her favour for her team. Makes a count. Just a 2 count though. Referee holds up the 2 fingers. That's something though. They're back up in this matchup now. They're taking a lot of damage. They're fighting through. They could end it really quick. They're that type of competitors. Big right hand from Alexa Bliss. Nice combination kicks from Alexa Bliss. Now she tags in her partner. In comes Charlotte Flair, a former world champion. Numerous times she's held those world titles. She's been one of the premier women's athletes for the last 10, 15 years. And she lines up Stephanie Vaquer. Vaquer kicks her off though. Flair not happy with that. Oh, eat defeat again from Stephanie Vaquer to Charlotte Flair. She caught her with that before. That might be it. Charlotte Flair hasn't moved. She's on her flat on her back. In her corner though. She could make the tag. I don't think she can though. Or she might be suckering Giulia in. Giulia drags her into the ring a bit more away from her partner. Oh, she's got those double arms locked. Oh, another brutal Kamagoye. Knee strike. Oh, Alexa Bliss again saves the matchup for her team. Flair in trouble. Giulia unloading. She winds up that arm again. Got her up on the shoulders. We saw this before. The spinning Michinoku driver right in the center of the ring this time. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Gets the pinfall on Charlotte Flair. That's a huge victory for the team of Giulia and Stephanie Vaquer. Massive upset here, you have to say. Flair and Bliss would have been the odds-on favourites after they lost their first matchup. Not to be denied though, Stephanie Vaquer and Giulia, they wrestled a fantastic match. You see the strategy throughout the match unfold. They wanted to isolate whoever they got trapped in that ring. They didn't mind either one. They just wanted to isolate them. They didn't let them make tags. Or themselves, they made tags and they just continued to wear them down, delivering offense. Offense whenever they could. Blocking the tags whenever they could. The caliber of athletes of Flair and Bliss though, they were bound to fight back and they did. Got straight back up into this match. Flair delivered the spear and nearly got a count. Alexa Bliss hit the knee drops. Vaquer kicked out though. That was Vaquer. I think she was the star of the matchup. This spinning Michinoku driver, devastating manoeuvre. She hit that twice. She hit the Kamagoye knee twice as well. Along with an array of suplexes. That was enough to get the victory though. Your winners, Stephanie Vaquer and Giulia, winning their debut matchup in the All-Time Wrestling Federation Women's Division. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair are going to have to go back to the drawing board. They're 2 losses from 2 matches so far. See how they go in their next matchup. We'll have a look at the rankings in a minute. Stephanie Vaquer and Giulia celebrate their victory as well. They should. Well earned victory. Your winners, Giulia and Stephanie Vaquer. Let's check out the rankings in the All-Time Wrestling Federation after that matchup. See Giulia and Vaquer move their way with their first victory in their first match. Move up to ranking position number 3. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair move all the way to number 10. They're lucky to stay in the top 10. Stay tuned to more matches coming soon.